It's chat time with Chunk and Cucumber and your host, Dino.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hi.
Today, hi, welcome to Chat Time. I'm your host, as always, Dino. And with me, of course, is Cucumber and the Emperor.
Do it. Do it. My costume is still under construction, so I'm going to wait for a bit before the true reveal.
The true reveal. Ooh.
This is not his final form.
No, he has not ascended yet.
Oh, soon I shall become the mushroom god.
It's just a taste of what's to come. Oh! There we go. That's better. As you can see, we have a friend with us today. Oh, by the way, Ryan's here. Hi, Ryan.
Nah.
Oh, yeah, Ryan's a floating god. I don't know if
Whatever.
We have Christoff. It's Vischer?
Vischer, like Fisher.
Yeah,
you got
Vischer.
it right.
Yeah, Christoff Vischer from Cantrip Candles. Everyone.
Yay!
Hi, guys.
He's one of our firstest friends we ever made when we started streaming.
Yeah,
Nice to have you.
internet friends become real friends over time.
Yeah.
It's cool.
And the first time I met you in person, you were all King Harrowed out, and it was awesome. Well, I guess it's the second time.
A second time. I'm very proud of that cosplay. It was my only cosplay, and it might be my only cosplay ever, but it worked. So we did
It
it.
was awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. I have to look for that. Yeah, welcome to the show. We're going to get into more of who you are and what you do in a minute. But first, we got it. Chunky, all right?
This is not working.
Being the emperor is tough, Chuck.
It is a lot of work.
Tough job.
Yeah,
You don't
lots of
get any
chafing.
respect.
Yeah.
Lots of chafing and face rolls for some reason.
Burlap was a poor choice on the Emperor's part.
Oh, man, especially in Southern California. Anyways, so let's get into our segment. Sorry, my voice is a little iffy today. Let's get into our segment. But how do you feel? Oh yeah, Christoff, we have transitions with no music on our end, so we may not hear the transitions.
But
But something's happening.
Yeah. It's always great when we take the extra time to talk about them.
Yeah. I like letting the people know that we have no idea what's going on the other end.
That's good production. Yeah.
That's
when it's
right.
just kind of like something happened. We can't hear it though.
Yeah, we know it's there, but we just dance, and that's the end of it. And usually, Cucumber will sing some incredibly fine-tuned transition music at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I do that sometimes.
He's too busy being the mushroom god to
I'm
worry
too
about
busy
that right
waking up. I'll be honest. Sleepy boy.
now. That's fair. Hey, Val, and welcome. We're doing good. We're waking up, but this is early for all of us. Even though we've been doing it early for a while. Anyways.
There are external factors that are making everything seem a little bit harder these days. So
Truth.
we're all getting through it. Don't worry.
Escapism. But how do you feel? As always, we're going to describe how we're feeling using something different. And today, since we have Christoff here from Cantrip Candles, we're going to do a build your own candle to describe how you're feeling today.
Holy moly.
Yeah, build your own candle. However you want it, whatever you want it to look like, smell like, be like. It could be something that's ridiculously impossible to have. I don't care.
Am I going first?
If you'd like, it's whoever gets the idea first.
Okay, I have an idea.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm feeling like a candle that is triangular and black, and it has wicks along the bottom. So when you light it, it is actually very unproductive and very ineffective. And yet, as it melts, you can see that the black starts to melt off, and there's actually some really beautiful colors underneath, but it's going to take some time before we're at that point.
That was deep.
There you go. It's like I do this for a living. Candles.
have gone last.
Right?
Yeah, follow it up, guys.
A beard on a Batman says, "I'm feeling like a candle." Like a candle.
Let's
Nailed
see.
it.
I feel like a candle with like 10 wicks. Because it's burning real fast.
Both ends.
On both ends, and it feels like I'm gonna die soon.
Better
And
burn out than to fade away, baby.
that's right.
Blaze, go out in the blaze.
Oh man.
A lot like never mind. Yeah, and it's candy flavored because it's Halloween time. I've been eating way
Candy
too much candy.
flavored?
Okay, that's
Candy's
a
flavor
nondescript. What candy would it be flavored like? and also flavored, not scented. I like this
Scented.
candle.
Well, you can take a
Gonna
bite
gnaw
out
on
of
it.
it. Wax is edible. I mean, it's not good, but it's not gonna kill. Is it gonna kill you?
Non-toxic doesn't necessarily mean edible.
Non-toxic does not mean edible.
Non-lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anyways, it'd be a little bit of candy corn and Smarties.
Ooh, Halloween appropriate.
I like that. I like the Smarties half of that. Corn is nasty.
And circus peanuts.
I feel like a candle that would like. Oh, okay. So I want it to be like a minotaur's horns or something, right? So there's like a central mass, and it kind of like branches off on either side, and one like so 3 wicks, one on each horn and one in the middle. But I want like the wicks or so. I don't know thermodynamics, but we'll just say like we'll make the wicks thicker on the horn so it'll burn faster. So it'll like meet in the middle, and then it like joins into this like one big like central flame once it burns down, and it's gonna smell like the blood of my enemies.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Nice.
What's it gonna taste like?
Also the blood of my enemies. Purely organically sourced.
Oh man. I like it. I like it.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's see.
I think I'm feeling like I feel like a candle that's like really big, but only has 1 wick on it, and it's,
So far, a normal candle.
yeah, like, but like no, but I mean like
Bed,
like
Bath,
I'm
and Beyond
talking like
candle.
6
Oh,
foot,
very
like
wide.
6 foot
You're gonna
wide.
like snuff yourself out like halfway through the burn.
Well, almost. Yeah, like it has 1 wick in the top, and it like it's dome shaped, and like outside, like as it burns, good, like it smells good. It starts to look nicer, kind of like Christoph's, but it just takes a lot of time, and it just seems like it's working really hard for no gain for a while. That's what I'm feeling like this week, because I'm halfway through 2 weeks straight of no off days. So I'm like, come on, I can do it. Things are happening. It's good things. It's just taking a long time.
Maybe the wick will get finally size appropriate the further down you burn.
Oh, there. I like that. I like that. See, again, this is why you're a pro.
I want to go back and add sprinkles of black powder to my wick.
Sprinkles of black
Wait,
powder.
you-
Explosive.
Beard on a Batman has a good point. Cucumber didn't describe how he feels with a candle. He just described a cool candle.
Okay, well, let me describe why then, because I feel like striking down the evil in this world with a furious vengeance.
I like it.
There you go.
Appropriate.
I'm taking this off. This is heavy.
Yeah. If you can.
Oh, you your fabric.
Is that Dubatine?
Stuck forever.
Oh, it's Palpatine, remember?
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, get it. Yes, Chunk. Yes, Chunk.
Got it.
Got it.
Wow. That was good.
That was some wig realness. That was like, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Wow.
You hear that, Twitch? We got that. That was good.
Huh? That was
Oh,
great.
man. Oh yeah, I have a cat, Christoff, and she's probably gonna come up at some point.
That's
Oh,
fine.
your cat's named Christoff too. What a coincidence.
What a weird name for a cat.
Yeah, Ryan, what about you?
So I feel like a black wax and white wax candle intertwining together in the shape of cats.
Sorry,
You can't make that up. That was crazy.
And as it gets closer and closer to Halloween, the flames at the tips of the wicks grow brighter.
I like it.
And it is
That's cool.
anointed with lavender oil.
Oh, anointed, the fancy.
Ooh.
I ended up doing Rohan. Whoops.
Oops.
This is great.
That's
This is
oh,
just what I
can
needed
do.
this morning.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
good. I'm glad.
Well, speaking of which, Christoff,
Mm-hmm.
tell us about yourself. Who are you? What do you do? Tell us about Cantrip Candles. Whatever you want to say, let us know who you are.
Who am I? The question we're all trying to answer.
By the way, yeah, if you guys have any questions for Christoff while we're going through this, please put them in the chat and we'll answer them as they come.
Hit it up. I am Christoff Fisher. I am
up?
the creator. What's up, John? The creator of Cantrip Candles, which is a soy candle company that is used for tabletop gaming and fantasy and immersion. So all the scents are libraries or taverns or forests, things that you'd use in a fantasy game. The original question was, who am I? and I'm still struggling with what else I do outside of my company. I guess I enjoy gaming like the rest of them, but I'll be honest, the last couple months, it's been the deep dive into the candle company. So my
That's
identity has become Candleman.
Candleman.
Well, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Soy candles. Are soy candles edible? Are those edible?
You know, dogs like to eat soy flakes. They really like, I don't know why, they like them. They are non-toxic, but technically edible, but I wouldn't eat them.
I would suggest you work on the edible part of the candle company.
Just big chunks out of candles. I mean, that would be satisfying.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. It's not going to happen. I'm going to say that right now. It's not going to happen. But we can use on it.
Good, because I'm just gonna start my own edible candle company.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
Then why isn't it even a candle?
And then one day you're gonna look back on that one time when you were on a show and you're like, I should have taken that idea, and it didn't happen. Now check this
No,
famous.
I will be applauding you for your success if you do that. I did see a cool TikTok video of someone making a pillar candle out of chocolate and like whipped cream. And then they put a wick in it, lit it, and then we're just scooping big old spoonfuls of like fake wax out of the candle. It looked really satisfying. Like I wanted to eat that candle, but it was just chocolate.
Good.
I need to make that happen.
Yeah, go look it up. Like look up like
Awesome.
Forbidden Candle video or something. I don't know what it's called.
Oh, taste of the forbidden candle.
Yeah.
I got some sweet fig farmhouse going right now.
Oh yeah,
It's a good one.
It is a good.
I do have to ask Chunk or Cucumber, can you smell?
Yeah. My nostrils, like my ears, are internal. They just don't flare out much. It's more of like a Jacobson's organ kind of thing, like a snake.
Sure. Yeah.
I just taste my enemies from a distance.
I just smell like this.
Cool. Yeah. It's more obvious, but I didn't know that about you, Cucumber. I'm glad you shared that with us.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. I'm happy to
His
share.
genitalia is also internal.
Thank you. I was going to
And also,
ask.
like a snake, I got twos of them.
That's why.
It's real
he's had
weird.
so many kids.
That's why they call me a double Dutch in college.
Ooh, hey. Well done.
Also, his family's from the Netherlands. God, by the way, on the show, I've realized we've gotten a lot of cucumber canon in the show and chunk canon. A lot of building backgrounds for you too.
Well, yeah.
I love it.
I want to know.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. What brought you into the candle business? What brought you there?
It started as a. I was tired. Okay, here's the skinny. I was super tired of other people dictating my time. Living in the city, like when you're auditioning, it's like, okay, you have to be here at this time. When you're working for any retail or something, you have to work this shift. And so I was getting really tired of not being able to do what I wanted with my life, which that's like everyone's story in work. So it's not like I'm an individual in that sense, but I decided that I wanted to take better control over my life. And so I said, okay, well, what's something I can do that will allow me to do that? And it started as a hobby and just kind of, I pursued drawing and painting and candles and stuff like that. And then I was like, ooh, candles are going to do it. And so it slowly became a hobby, and then it became a business. And now, ironically, now I have to do things at times that I don't want to do it because the business has to keep moving. So I've now become my own timekeeper, and it's so be it. So be it.
Yeah.
But there's the illusion of freedom.
There's the illusion of freedom, 100%.
Yeah, I feel that so hard, man.
Oh god, I bet.
Yeah, but that's, I guess that's good. You know, like I'd rather be having to work for myself than having to work for someone else, and that's where it is.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, that's at least it's you that makes that schedule. Well,
Exactly.
I mean, sometimes.
And understands why that schedule is, and it's not just be here at 12 o'clock and no questions asked. And you're like, why?
It's not arbitrary. It's got
Yeah.
purpose. Yeah. So when you get there, you're like, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm not just
Exactly.
here because I'm told to be here.
Right.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, and don't give me the they're all my children. I want to know which scent have you created that you're like the proudest of? What was like the most like rewarding one you've made so far?
I will say straight up, there are candle scents that I do not like that I make, but others like them, and so that's okay. But I won't name what they are.
Oh, but now I gotta know!
I won't name what they are. They're all great and they're all unique, but there are some that are not my favorites. The one that I'm most proud of is Library Scriptorium, because that one smells like old books, and it took a really long time for me to figure out how to make it smell like old books, and I'm very proud of it.
That's awesome.
My favorite would be Stonehouse Chapel, though, because it just smells like rain. And living in LA, it's kind of nice to have a rainy smell constantly.
Yeah.
Wait, and how do you like work on your smells? How do you like what's the process? What do you do?
Sometimes it's trial. It's usually trial and error. Kind of like, all right, But from the starting point, it's either I have an idea in mind that I want to pursue, or I'm just messing around with different scents and I stumble upon something, and then it becomes, this smells awesome. How do I place it into what it smells like? So, for example, Den of Thieves was an accident. It just kind of happened, and I was like, okay, this smells amazing. What does it smell like, though? And so then we had to like think of themes and stuff like that to see what fits for it. If that answers your question.
That does answer my question. Follow-up
Cool.
question. What are the ones that you hate? No, I'm just kidding. That's fine. You don't have to.
From my marketing advisor, which is just me, is telling me, is whispering, you probably shouldn't answer that. So.
Fair point. I will say my favorite is Adventurer's Bounty. That is like my jam. That little kind of like copper tinge on the end is like, oh, so good.
Right now, it's in the vault right now, Adventurer's Bounty, because everything is helter-skelter in the world right now, but especially in supply chains. Because of COVID, everything is slow. I got an email yesterday that was like, hey, are you still making candles? And I'm like, yes, we are. It's just everything is delayed and slow because people aren't in the factories right now. So
Yeah.
we'll get there. But Adventurers Bounty hopefully will come back at some point.
Yeah.
Good.
And like that gives you more time to focus on your shop front, you know?
Exactly.
Which is super exciting.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about that. What brought you to that?
So that exploded out of nowhere. It was all operating out of my house, which was fun and nice, and work from home. So I was working from home for like 4 years, while now it's trendy to do it right now. But in the last couple of months, it just took off. We got cool contacts with Matt Mercer and Mika Burton and Critter Hug, and they kind of exploded when Black Lives Matter happened. Everyone realized that I was black, I guess, and then they're like, give him more money. And so that helped a lot. And all of a sudden, it kind of is this perfect combination of people staying at home and buying more candles, getting a nice boost in popularity, and it resulted in, we can't do this all from the house. We have to take this somewhere else. So we found a cool space that is both a production space and a storefront in Hollywood. I wanted to have it open by Halloween, and that's not happening. So we're shooting for open by Christmas so that we can have a cool candle shop during Christmas time.
Oh, that'd
Awesome.
be fun.
Yeah, I'll be sure to have you guys there when
That'd be cool.
when it happens.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Down on it. That'll be so fun.
Valance says, yeah, your shop just blew up. I hope your success continues.
Yeah.
Thanks, Fallon.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we had some questions here. There was favorite singular scent for candle, like not like a combination of scents, but like one scent, which is interesting because I feel like everything.
I guess sandalwood. Sandalwood. It's a pretty common one, but there's variations of sandalwood. You could have like a really deep woody one or a really light one. It's just nice. I like woody smells.
Yeah, I like sandalwood too. All like my beard product and stuff, it's all sandalwood.
Yeah, it's like a good one. You could wear it just by itself and it would smell good. You could roll in it. You could spray it on something. It'll smell good.
Could roll in it.
Yeah, like a dog.
Oh, Valen said he put in a big order for himself and friends. So
Yay!
he's got business in the chat.
Thank you. Keep it coming. I literally depend on it.
Oh, not desperate, but still. Let's.
If you want to check them out, if you haven't already, links are in the chat.
Yeah, Cantrip Candles. They got a lot of great scents. Follow on Instagram. And yeah, support our friends. Support each other. That's what we do here.
Thanks, guys. Everything looks sold out right now because it is. But we usually restock every couple of weeks. So and as the supply chains start to even out, we'll have a steady flow. But for now, good luck. You might be able to get one at some point.
Yay!
It's a little chaotic.
It's like everything else shopping right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Check back. Keep checking back.
Beard on a Batman asks about the name Cantrip Candles. I'll let you explain it, even though I'm sure any of us could talk about it.
Yeah, I mean D&D cantrip, but it goes a little deeper than that because the idea of a cantrip is like the most tiny amount of magic, and I think cantrips are so fun in the game because you could potentially defeat a boss with a cantrip. And yes, a lot of other things have to lead up to that, but cantrips are really powerful and really cool and full of flavor. And so the idea that I had was, if you light this candle, it is basically a very, very small amount of magic that will lead to the whole room smelling like a different thing. So I don't know. Cantrip Candles.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
The original slogan, I guess, for the company was no spell slot required, but that's literally, it's on the tins, but it's not like heavily marketed or anything. So I'm like, is this still the slogan? I don't know. At some point I have to be like, is this actually what we're going to use? Who knows?
I like it. I like no spell slots required. That's cool.
I like it too. I don't know how many people outside of the world of D&D understand what the hell that means. And so they're like, okay, what's a spell slot? And I'm like, when people don't know what Cantrip Candles means, I always say it's like a trip in a can. And they're like, oh, I get it. It works.
I love that.
Yeah.
A while back, I don't know if this is still ongoing, but you had created a scent-based RPG, right? Like an experience? Am I correct, Craig?
Yes. Okay. So that was Tales by Candlelight. And Tales by Candlelight was this really, it still exists. You can still do it. I had to step away and focus entirely on Cantrip Candles specifically, but Spencer still does it, and there's still a really cool crew there. What it is, it's like a 1 hour one-on-one immersive storytelling experience that is navigated based on what sense you choose. It's super cool. We should figure out a way that Chunk and Cucumber, you guys can do that. That would be really fun.
Hell yes.
We'll talk after this.
Okay.
Oh man, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
That's really cool.
Beer and a Batman has a question.
Oh,
He says, if you were to make a candle scent to describe Perception Studio, what would it be?
Ooh.
And how can we place an order for them?
I think it would be. That's too many things all at once, but
That sounds about right.
yeah, I think it would have to have some sort of like two-tone scent that like layered, so it starts as one way and then it goes into something else, and then at the end it becomes this really nice blend of both at the same time. But I don't know what actual scents. I'm just thinking of blue and purple, and now I'm thinking like blueberry and lavender, but that's not great.
Blueberry and lavender. I mean, it could work.
As far as Felter Friend goes, I was thinking more of like an old musty coat that's been in a closet for a while.
Yeah, like mothballs. How about mothballs?
That's great.
That nails Chuck perfectly.
Oh man. There was oh gosh.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I thought I saw another question by
gosh.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
So, somebody
Okay.
loves your Halloween shirt. That's the thing.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, Dino, I really like your shirt. I'm wearing a
thanks.
repeating pattern shirt as well, but
like
it's not
it.
Halloween appropriate.
What is it,
I guess it's orange. They're baboons.
I thought that's what I thought. Okay,
Oh.
cool. Baboons.
Blue baboons. I wore them for Chunk.
Thank you.
Oh, because you're a blue
I
baboon.
love baboons too.
I think it's because you're blue and furry.
Oh, okay.
And he is a baboon.
Yeah, and you've never seen my butt, but it is bright pink.
Oh,
It's not a pretty sight.
It's not. I used to scoot on it too much.
And
when
I
I was
get
a kid.
confused because I always think he's presenting, so it's a problem.
Cucumber gets excited, and that's the whole thing.
A lot of awkward moments with that
and
one.
that line was why this is a mature channel. That right there.
Oh, that's the least of it. Believe me.
I feel like we're almost behaving today.
Well, yeah, it's not actually not
Well,
that
it's
bad.
still early. It's still early.
That's true.
Yeah, candles aren't exactly well, I mean, they can be.
A
I guess.
hot topic. Thank you. Thank you.
Oof, we've got good ones today, guys. This is great. Beard on a Batman says mothballs, lube, and disappointment for
Holy
Perception
shit.
Studio.
That's more like cucumber specific, though.
Yeah, the disappointment comes free.
No, it's just at the end. There's like, it's just empty. You open it up and it's just empty. That's the disappointment of it. It's just like, oh,
Just a wick.
it's just a wick.
It's a wick and
Rattling
a
around.
mothball in it. Just literal mothball.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, I love it.
No, that's terrible. It would be the best candle ever. Don't do
Oh,
you guys.
okay. If you were to use like all your senti powers to like weaponize a candle, like what would be the gnarliest candle that you could come up with to like make someone suffer?
Like a
I don't
chemical
know why
warfare
this-
kind of thing.
You light it and you toss it at them.
Yeah.
A Molotov cocktail technically is a candle.
All right.
But I actually did really want to try. You kind of mentioned this, Cucumber, putting sparkler powder essentially like
Ooh.
on wicks so that as you light it, it's actually the worst idea ever. But I think that'd be pretty cool, like to have it explode in a way. But I'm not going to do it because it's not very safe, and there's a reason why candles are pretty standardized. But yeah, we like to dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. What
You
about
just have like a password for those when people come in. It's like, yeah, I'd like the
gosh.
Blackbeard special, please. And just like,
Yes.
there you go.
Careful. Boom.
What about like terrible scents? Like what scent would you make to like really just like ruin a party? You know?
So there are some interesting musk scents that are used for hunting, like deer musk and stuff, and you can get them. And I think there's one called indole, which is like the molecule that people use to get that like ass smell. It literally just smells terrible.
Ugh.
I've come across so many scents that are like absolutely abhorrent, but they have uses because a little bit of it will make a perfume really beautiful or something like that.
Huh.
People have requested a sewer smell a lot, and I mean that would be pretty easy to make, but I don't want to make it. I don't want my whole factory to smell like a sewer.
No.
So you guys can just take a shit and leave your toilet open and play your game, and it will smell like a toilet. Like that's my answer to that.
Next time on Salin's Legacy, Danny
right.
takes a shit
Yeah.
in the toilet.
I don't like it. I don't like this.
Oh man. I mean, it would work.
It would work.
Have you ever tried adding like different chlorides and stuff to the wick to make the candle, the flame a different color?
The different salts and stuff. So you have like green and orange and yellows. I haven't. I've thought of it. I don't. They're kind of expensive to get, and it would change the price of the candle a bit. But I mean, now's the time to experiment. So when I get the time, I'm gonna roll those wicks in that salt and see what happens.
It could be like a limited release, you know.
I mean, if it works, it'll be a
D&D
staple
community
item.
would be all about green flame. So
Yes, they
I don't
would.
yeah.
True.
Yeah.
myself included, I want.
For sure. I'll give it a shot. I have a feeling it wouldn't work as cleanly as you'd expect. Like it'd probably be green for like a second and then it'd go back to being a normal candle. But it could be cool.
It could be. Let's see. We got Beard on a Batman wants to know if you made any joke sense. Like, have you ever experimented with things as a joke, or I'm sure you didn't sell any joke sense, but
Right, that's kind of along the same line as the sewage or the sewer candle. Like there are those joke candles or those prank candles. They exist.
yeah.
I pity the people that have to make them. Like, whatever you make, you have to experience 100 times stronger than what the one candle is. So I'm like, go for it. The most like out there candle, I guess, would be the Gold Wheat Bakery, because it smells so accurately like yeasty bread, not like sweet bread or banana bread. It smells like this smells like a big old pile of yeast and salt and flour. So that one's kind of like I guess you could play a prank, making people think that I baked today. I'm just kidding, I didn't. It's a candle.
You starve.
You could turn it on next to Cucumber while he's sleeping, make you think he's about to die.
That's true.
Because he's close to bread.
I am celiac, but I'm not. I don't imagine I'm gonna try to eat the candle like you, Chunk. I think I'll be okay. All right.
Oh man. Hocus Pocus black flame candles, is that a thing? Is it possible to make a black flame? I don't think so, right?
It is impossible to make a black flame.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Sorry, Beard on a Batman. We cannot live that fantasy.
We can't. No, go ahead. I had nothing. I'm just muting my phone
Do a
because it was
PC one with
buzzing.
that wick? I'm confused. Oh, pumpkin? What? PC? I'm trying to figure out.
Player?
Perception check.
Oh, perception check. Stupid. I knew that.
Hi, welcome to Perception Studio.
Stupid.
Listen.
Politically correct candle
Listen.
with
Was there any scent that eluded you, like something that you like had been trying, and every time you try, like it just doesn't work out?
There are tons that I haven't made yet that I'm so pissed, because I'm like, I want to make that smell, and you just can't get the right oil, or you do get the right oil and then you put it in and it doesn't smell very strong. There's a lot of trial and error and a lot of disappointment. But the Brine Water Tides, the ocean scent, was a really elusive one. I worked on that one for months because I guess I'm kind of a perfectionist and I wanted it to smell like the ocean. So I'd drive down to Santa Monica and I'd sit on the ocean and I'd just go and I just try to
Mommy,
understand,
it's that guy again.
just trying to understand what the hell I was smelling. And so I got like fish oils and I got like coconuts, because you're thinking of like sunscreen, like what does the ocean smell like? And ultimately I realized that different parts of the beach, different experiences at the beach or at the ocean smell different. So I went with the wood of the ship plus the salt of the air plus a little bit of the water, like the kelp of the water. And it took me months to finally settle on, like, you're not going to get a perfect ocean beach scent because it's different for each person. So mine kind of smells a little bit fishy and a little bit on the saltier side.
That's
Which
really
I
cool.
like, because like other ocean candles just are weird.
Like sea breeze. Or,
Yeah.
I didn't want that. I definitely didn't want it to smell like a bathroom candle. I don't want any, that's my biggest goal. None of the candles should smell like bathroom candles. They can be used in the bathroom, but they shouldn't smell like they belong there.
Yeah, it should smell like a story, or like
a story or a location or a series of memories.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's what sets your business apart from a lot of the rest, is that it's not about smelling good. It's about what can I convey with the scent. And I think that's why it's hitting so big with the D&D community, especially because it's like, oh yeah, I am in a tavern right now, or I am in a sewer. I'm just kidding. But yeah, like it's that immersiveness that all, every TTRPG player loves, is that immersiveness, and any way to get it is awesome. And I think, is because our sense is so connected to our memory. I feel like it's just so powerful to have something like that. So thank you for creating these things and putting out in the world.
Yeah, I'm happy to do so. I feel like there is a good amount of ritual that goes into tabletop gaming. there's the whole concept of you got about 20 minutes before the immersion even kicks in. I mean, looking at this conversation, the first 20 minutes are like, and then it starts to get into a sort of groove. And the same thing with role playing. Yeah. And so I think that candle or the candles kind of have a good boost to that as well, because you light it, the players see that you've lit it, and it's like, okay, cool, we're starting. And so I like that that's kind of become a ritual for a lot of players.
Yeah, I do like that. I need to get myself some candles. Although now with Zoom, it's because all my games are on Zoom right now, so
you need to get yourself a candle and a candle for every other player. That's what you need to do. Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I do need to get candles though. Seriously. Rob Vegas says, if you had a candle scented family, what would it smell like?
Oh, the candle scent is family. What would the family smell like?
The
family candle?
Yeah,
like what would your family smell like?
Our family candle smell?
Oh,
like mine would be mine would be like the musky old coat, but like extra strong.
Right, mine would smell like an empty chair.
Oh, holy moly!
Oh yeah, that's part of Cucumber's story too. But something like he doesn't know his parents.
Oh, I don't know my birth parents. That's personal and really specific. But yeah, I was adopted, so I don't know.
That's cool. But you still have family?
I still have a family, and I'm trying to think. I guess it would smell like legal papers. My dad's a lawyer.
I like it. I need something that's stubborn and loud.
Mule musk.
Jesus.
Stubborn and loud.
Yeah. That's
Pine.
Pine. Yeah.
Whatever pine touches, it doesn't come off.
I like it. Yeah.
Stubborn and loud.
Pine with a little bit of oh god, that bakery smell. I feel like it'd be like a weird.
Yeah, a little wood and a little bread and pine. Sure.
Yeah. That's
anytime I
we're
think
Italian,
of pine,
so
I think of the super cheap scented markers from like way back in the day, because I would like huff those things.
Oh my god. That explains a lot.
And that pine smelled so good to me. And now if I'm like within 10 feet of it, I get sick. I hate it.
Those Mr. markers, no.
Before those, it was just like the old Crayola sentence. It's like they had grape and they had whatever. But like to me, the best one was like, oh, pine. I would take it camping with me. I would be around actual pine trees and I would still be sniffing that fucking marker. Dumb.
No, it's just.
Oh man.
Yeah, kind of dumb. Okay though.
Signs of an addict, I think.
I can quit any time.
Hey, Cucumber, have you shared the story of that one time we lit one of the candles here and the neighbor came over?
Yeah. Oh, did we tell you about that? So it was Adventurer's Bounty, which got a little bit of smoke in it, right? And we're in a business space that has a shared drop ceiling. So somebody came from the complete other side of the building, walked around while we were streaming, was like, dung, dung, dung. Go to the door, like, yeah, what's up? And he's just like, hey, is there a fire? I was like, no, I'm pretty sure if there was a fire, I'd look a lot more panicked than annoyed.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, because we used to have fires over here. Did you light anything? I was like, yeah, I lit a candle, and it's fine. It's a candle. And he's like, yeah, well, lots of fires happen around here. I'm like, listen, buddy, like, I gotta go. Like, I got a show to do. He was very upset and very concerned. He like wouldn't leave. But that's how convincing it is. Someone thought we had a fucking fireplace.
I mean, fire safety is important. As a candle creator, I have to, of course, be like always use the candle safely. But yeah, that guy was tripping.
Jess says I need my candle needs to be scented like pasta gravy.
Yep.
I didn't want to make an association with Italian pasta, but.
Hey, that's fine. I'm Italian. Do it.
You did it, not me.
Yeah. Let's. You know what? We got about 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
So let's go into Dr. Know-It-All for some fun.
Look, yes. All right, everybody in the chat, ask a question of life, universe, or everything to Dr. Know-It-All.
Yeah. You all know Dr. Know-It-All. If you don't know Dr. Know-It-All, Dr. Know-It-All is our multi-headed expert. Dr. Know-It-All will answer your questions with one head at a time, one word at a time. and then we'll bow at the end to signify that the answer is complete. The heads look a lot like Chunk, Christoff, Cucumber, and Ryan's forehead. So that is the order. Chunk, Cucumber, Chunk, Christoff, Cucumber, Ryan's forehead, and then back to Chunk.
Yeah. Oh, and everybody.
Oh my
Ryan
gosh, I see
promised-
Ryan's forehead.
Yep. There's always a moment in the show when people realize it's there.
And Ryan promised that he won't stall when it gets to him. That's what he promised us before the show started.
Do don't think. Do don't think.
Yeah. And Chunk will never promise not to sabotage the answers, of course.
Nope.
But he did promise to remember what order he's in.
I will.
Okay.
Because we're back to normal.
Okay.
As long as I go first, we're fine.
Okay. All right. Well, Dr. Noel, we got questions already. Here we go. Please include some of the question in the answer so we know what you're talking about. Dr. Know-It-All, why would Ninja Onion scented candles be awesome?
Ninja
Onion.
Candles.
would be.
B. Oh shit. Ryan's in here.
Yeah.
My bad. I forgot about the forehead. We literally just went over everything. Start again.
So would be, and now you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah, would be.
So Ninja Onion Candles would
Awesome.
be because
They would.
Never.
Ryan's. Oh right, sorry. I thought Ryan broke it. Ah!
I know. It's hard.
Announce
Their presence.
Do I bow? Is that it? That sounds like a good answer.
Okay, yep, I guess.
So I'm so glad you got to experience the painful bow right off the bat.
If it's painful, we did it right.
So the bow is supposed to be like a yay, we did it. But for our show, for some reason, it's always like, God, end this, please.
They would announce their presence.
Yeah. I like how immediately Ninja Onion made you cringe.
I don't understand.
It smells like nothing, then freshly cut onion. Ah, it's so late.
Yeah, that's it. When you're dead, you smell the onion.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
You don't know it's onion until it's too late.
Is that onion?
That's where you use the powder. That's when it explodes right after you get the onion smell. Boom.
Yeah, perfect. Coming next year, the worst candle ever. It'll kill ya.
Oh man, it'll kill you. Dr. Know-It-All, Adorable Jess wants to know, how many candles are too many candles? You're literally starting.
Yeah, I know. How many candles? There
Are
No.
such thing
as
Two.
many candles.
huzzah!
Christoff keeping these short and sweet.
Good at this.
You're doing great.
Hello.
That.
Oh, wait, I guess we know it all, so we should help teach why we have these answers.
Yeah.
My apologies.
That's okay.
I'm just used to knowing it all, and so I'm like, if you don't know, that's on you guys. Figure it out.
I love it. Okay, let's see. Dr. Know-It-All. What is the worst kind of candle to put in the jack-o'-lantern?
The
Worst.
Kind.
of candle
Two.
Put.
in a
Jack-o'-lantern.
It's hyphenated. It's one word.
Is one
that
Has
Nitroglycerin.
and
fart
smells.
Inside.
it's
self.
Contained.
Within.
a
Pressurized
Chamber.
Made.
of
cheese.
And
Sheep.
Skin.
Oh, love it. That does sound awful.
Nitroglycerin candle contained in cheese and sheepskin. Oh,
With fart smell.
With fart.
it's farts.
So
And
if you survive, you'll still be assaulted.
Oh man, we got to make a new candle company, guys.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near any of these ideas. So
Ballistic
go for
Candle
it.
Company. Dr. Know-It-All, Tiger wants to know, what would Ryan's forehead candle scent be?
Holy shit.
Ryan's.
Hold on.
Say it
Try
again,
again.
Oh,
Ryan's
forehead.
Candle.
Wood.
smell.
Similar.
2.
Wax.
From
Many.
Camels.
Because.
they
Excrete.
Copious.
Amounts.
of
Phlegm.
Yeah.
Ryan, you had an opportunity
I know.
to say what your forehead smells like,
Yeah.
and you chose wax.
idiot.
But that's not Dr. Know-It-All. That's Ryan. So.
That's fair. That's fair. You're playing it right. Chunk doesn't do that. Dr. Know-It-All, Xandris wants to know, is there such a thing as the perfect candle scent for the special stalker in your life?
Or
Ooh.
Say it again, Chunk.
for
The.
Special
Stalker.
in
Your.
life
The.
perfect
Scent.
is
Of course. Of.
course
Rose.
and
Dynamite.
Ah, why is it always explosive?
because
Safety.
comes
Third.
so
Act.
upon
Your.
deepest
Desires.
and
Always.
bring
9.
matches.
Oh man, that's a good way to end it. I think.
What was
Right
the
there.
Rose and Dynamite?
Rose
That's
and
not even a smell.
But dynamite scented, he said. So I don't know what dynamite smells like.
Gunpowder?
Tell you
Black powder? Look, all we learned this entire chat time was that like we want candles to explode. That's clearly that's it.
Well, to be fair, I want most things to explode. It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
you know.
Yeah. Okay.
will the exploding candles be ready in December when your store opens up?
Yeah.
Oh, you betcha.
all right. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
just send us a push notification.
And it will quickly close right after they're released.
Just make it do like an unmarked label, like
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Mushroom
be no
cloud
fallout.
appears in Hollywood.
Oh, the candles came out. The candles dropped.
Oops. Just all around Southern California, just little puffs of smoke.
Oh, terrible. Whatever. We act like that's a joke. Like literally, there's puffs of smoke all over Southern California.
Oh shit! You're right.
Always.
Escapism.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh,
I don't know
man.
if I was referring to the copious amounts of weed or the forest fires, but there's always puffs of smoke going on around
Okay,
Southern
no,
California.
Definitely both. We're gonna actually. So Tigeron and Garam on the Grouch. We're gonna end it here. So we'll get to those questions another time. Unfortunately, because we got to get going so that Dune Book Club can get going at 10:30. So for those of you watching Dune Book Club, get ready to go. What chapters you guys do today?
31 to 35.
Cool. So stick around for that. But Christoff, thank you again for being around and hanging out with us today.
Thanks for
It's been a
waking
lot
up.
of fun.
Thanks
It was
for-
my pleasure.
Yeah, I hope you had fun too.
I did. I have one question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this little bar, and it says 0.000%.
Oh.
How do we make that go up?
Someone has to give us money.
All right, motherfuckers, donate some money. Do it.
Okay, you
God.
literally come back anytime.
Anytime.
Sounds good. Sorry that I just insulted
Yeah,
all of you.
no, you heard him, bitches. Let's go.
I would be. If we get anything, that'd be amazing. That's really funny. Somebody's just gonna feel bad and be like, "Okay, fine, $5."
That's what I'm saying. Make that thing go up.
Oh man. Yeah, we usually don't have any. It's just there because it's part of our layout. But we usually don't end up having any donations unless we're doing something specific. But yeah, I mean, if you want to donate to Perception, you're always welcome to do so. And thank you for encouraging that, Christoff, in your
No
very
problemo.
way.
And buy some
least I can
candles
do.
while you're at it.
Yeah.
What?
Buy
like
some
the angry
candles. What we should do, I'll set up a code for Perception Studios so that they can get 10% off because I can do that. So we'll do that.
Yeah, I could. It's your company, of course.
Someone just comes in, they're like, Christoff, you can't do that. I was like, what? That doesn't make sense.
No, you can't. It's just you on another screen.
Whoa, that would be so scary if
My
another
marketing
me just
guys.
walked in.
I can't.
That's how he does it. That's his secret.
I owned myself.
Ooh, it's like Prestige.
Hi,
But,
Toyota Mike. Tomorrow,
oh, hey, Toyota Mike.
Just
Thanks for the
mess.
follow.
Hey.
Oh shoot, we actually got 5. Thank you for donating.
thanks.
Woo! We're gonna cuss and yell at you guys more. We're gonna cuss the shit out of you, chat.
They respond well to
Negative reinforcement.
insults.
Discipline.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thanks for the donation, Fab. You definitely didn't have to do that.
No.
But yeah, so yeah, let us know that code whenever we'll be happy to distribute that to our fans and our followers, our family here. Thank you. By the way, you didn't have to do that, and that means a lot to us.
No problem.
So,
yeah, we'll make it in reference to some inside joke that I'm not aware of, but you guys are, and that makes
Okay.
it more funny.
Talk to Chunk and Cucumber; they'll definitely help you
Yeah,
out with
I'm
that.
not worried. I'm not worried at all. Zero worry.
It'd be like Brian's forehead wax or something.
Yeah, literally. And I'll be like, okay, that's your code. Thanks, guys.
Oh, I love it. Well, yay. Well, so once again, Cantrip Candles. Follow them on Instagram. Go to the website. We got it all in the chat there. Christoff, anything else you want to share? Or anything else you want to say before you leave? Before we end
No,
today?
this was super fun. Thank you for having me. You said follow on the Instagram. I recommend if you got the Twitter, follow on Twitter. That's where the real fun's at. We have a party on Twitter. Instagram is just pretty pictures. But if you want to talk, Twitter.
Follow on Twitter. We didn't have the Twitter up there, so we'll have to include that.
It's all the same.
It's all Cantrip Candles. So go to
Yep.
Cantrip Candles on Twitter. Yay, that's awesome. I need to be more involved in Twitter. I haven't yet to do that.
It's the best. It's the Wild West of the internet. There's all sorts of stuff, all sorts of content. It's the best. Go Twitter.
Go to Twitter. All right, I'll have to go to it.
Toyota Mike says, I watch Say Hey Rocco. Y'all need to be friends. Oh, we love Say Hey Rocco.
Yeah, we know Rocco.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rocco's great.
Tell me.
yeah. Bring Rocco next time. But yeah, hey, thanks again for being here. We got to get this show going, but we'll have you on again if you're willing, if you want to, especially once things start getting better and once you got your shop up and you want to promote that a bit more. Come on anytime.
Remind people to vote. That's one more thing that we need.
Yeah, do
Vote.
Vote
Time's
now.
running out.
Vote.
it.
If you have your-
Vote.
If you have a mail-in ballot, don't mail
Drop
it in.
it
turn
off.
in.
Drop it off.
Drop it off.
Ryan with
There
that
was no
forehead
sticky
sticker.
yeah, there was no sticky on the back of that sticker. That was all that precious Ryan forehead wax.
Yeah.
Camel wax, camel flame wax.
I'm gonna go before Ryan starts crying from this abuse.
Well,
that's always the goal.
for him. Yeah.
Yeah. The goal is to get him to cry. We only get it every once in a while. But it is the goal.
But yeah, so vote for all of our sakes. Vote. Doesn't matter how you vote, just vote. Really. We're not going to promote anything, but just vote, please.
Make your voice heard.
Yeah. Now's the time. So thanks again. Enjoy your Halloween weekend, everybody. Stick around again for Doom Book Club tonight, and then tomorrow for Roll for Initiative and Trash or Peace Theater. This morning, whatever. Please blend in for me.
Bye.
Thanks again, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.